looking for a really awesome and amazing graphic designer? How about an illustrator or a photographer? This is Rainey Roberts, and I wanted to tell you how you can get my designer, illustrator husband, Scotty Roberts, to work for you on your project. Do you have an awesome self-published book but no cover, or even worse, a cover that really sucks? Do you need a kick-ass logo for your company or some f***ing awesome graphic designs for your ads or website? Then get in touch with my husband for the best f***ing awesome kick-ass design and illustration. He knows his stuff, and he's been at this for more years than I've been alive. Go to ScottAllenRoberts.com. That's Scott with 2 T's, ALANROBERTS.com to take a look at his online portfolio of work, or call 651-468-8115. Now go out and kick some ass with some kick-ass graphic design.
Hire my dad, so he can take me to Disneyland.
You're listening to the Intrepid radio program with Scotty Roberts. Intelligent talk.
Hey folks, happy Thursday. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you on tonight. This is Scotty Roberts. I'm your host. And this, of course, is the Intrepid radio program, right here on the Odyssey Radio Network. That's ODYSY1.com. Come on over and see all the goodness that's Odyssey Radio. Check out the schedule. Find out all the times and places where you can hear this show rebroadcast. And welcome to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Mr. Scotty Roberts. So I want to welcome you all here tonight. Hey, Barbie D, good to see you. Yours was the last one I saw pop up. So welcome to the show tonight, Barbie. And Field Guy, good to see you, as always. Teresa, good to see you. Always good to see you. And who else we got going? Roger Rabbit was here very early. I'm not sure if he made it in now, but he was here much earlier this evening. So welcome to you, Roger, if you're out there calling Roger Rabbit. And hopefully all is well and peaceful at his home. Steve Clark, welcome to the show, brother. Good to see you all the way from Kansas. Nice to have you here. I just want to say, because I think it's important to say, that this show is actually an international show. We not only have listeners from all over the United States, we've got listeners in South America, we've got listeners in Canada, which might not seem all that exciting, but it is to Canadians. We've got listeners in England and Ireland and Scotland. We've got listeners all over Europe, and we've got listeners in Australia and New Zealand. I don't think we broadcast yet to Papua New Guinea or to Tahiti. I don't think we have any listeners there. I'd like to have listeners in Tahiti. I think that would be a fun trip to make. I'd love to go. People are always saying, I want to go to Hawaii. I don't really have a desire to go to Hawaii. I mean, I'll go to Hawaii someday, I'm sure. That'll be fun. But if I go to the South Sea Islands, I really want to go see Tahiti. And then I want to go from Tahiti to Pitcairn's Island. Does anybody know what Pitcairn's Island is? Have you read stories about it? Have you seen it in the news? I'd like to see Easter Island as well. I think that's all kind of in that same little neck of the woods of the vastly wide, broad South Pacific. But Tahiti, I first picked up Tahiti in my desire to go there when I read the book Mutiny on the Bounty many, many, many years ago, 30, 40 years ago maybe. And I thought, what an interesting place to visit. I would love to go see that. And then, of course, Pitcairn's Island. If you don't know what Pitcairn's Island is, that's the island where the mutineers, captained by, they burned the ship there, Mutiny on the Bounty. They didn't burn it in Tahiti. They burned it at Pitcairn's Island. And, Teresa, and that is, I don't know what longitude, blah, 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 blah. They didn't even know back then. They just knew it was on a certain longitude. And they reached that longitude and just started sailing east from the South Sea Islands. And they ended up at Pitcairn's Island under Fletcher Christian, the captain of the mutineers. And they went ashore and they burned the ship. The Bounty was burned and sunk. Or scuttled, I guess you'd say. And they did that so they were there and they had no means of leaving that place. Now, I don't know the reasoning behind that, other than they probably knew if they went back to England and showed up in England, they'd all be executed as mutineers. Whereas they could make up some glorious stories, but what they didn't know, of course, was that Captain Bligh survived. And he made it some 3,000 miles in a lifeboat with, I think, 13 other guys. And it took them like 3 months, something like that. It was crazy story. Anyway, that's where I got my desire to go to Tahiti and to see Pitcairn's Island. You go to Pitcairn's Island today, there is a small population there. It's modern, as modern as you can get on a tiny little dot of an island out in the middle of the South Pacific. It's not all built up, but they have modern conveniences there. But it's a small town that's there. I think there's only about 200 people that live on Pitcairn's Island, and they are all direct descendants of the mutineers from the Bounty, which is very cool. I think their current mayor is a direct descendant of Fletcher Christian, or governor or mayor of the island, governor of the island probably. And I think that is pretty cool history. What did Teresa say here? That they established a colony there, and their descendants still live there. That's right. So you can fly in there by a small plane and land there. They don't take 747 jumbo jets out there. But would that make you nervous? Is that nerve-wracking, do you think, to fly over thousands of miles of open ocean in a small plane? Look what happened to Amelia Earhart. I rest my case. So, it's allegedly going to be very hot here today, says Helene. I think I'll probably melt. Do hope you folks are well. Excuse me if I doze off. It's almost dawn. You're such a night owl, Helene. And I still have to add you on Facebook like you recommended. I got to do that. Yep, Bligh lived, Teresa. Maybe one day we'll talk about, on the show, the story of the Mutiny on the Bounty. And it's a great book. It captivated me when I read it. I was in my early 20s, maybe 20, 21 years old when I read that book. And it was very intriguing. Anyway, last night, my beautiful wife up in Alaska apparently called into this show, but my microphone, which sits right here, you see that? That microphone, it's down here usually. And you know what's right in my line of vision? If anybody called in right now, I wouldn't see you, because right on the other side of that microphone is my screen where callers pop up. And so I've lowered it tonight just in case. She said she might be able to call in tonight. We'll see. Be nice to hear from her. And let's see. She works for, what are we talking about here, Field Guy? You said she worked for the government. The disappearance was a cover story. Oh, you're talking about Amelia Earhart. Yeah, I just watched a Josh Gates show on that, Expedition Unknown. And I don't think they covered much of the conspiracy theory about her working for the government, but certainly very interesting. Helene says the Bounty film with Anthony Hopkins and Mel Gibson was awesome. Yes, it was. You know who was there in one of his very first screen roles in that movie? A very young Liam Neeson was in that as one of the mutineers. And I'm already your Facebook friend. Oh, maybe you were talking Instagram. That's it. The other day you said something about joining you somewhere. So, yeah, the movie is excellent, Barbie D. Mutiny on the Bounty. I really enjoyed the movie when it came out. It made me not ever want to get a tattoo. But, of course, times have changed. They do them differently now. other than tapping sharp sticks into your skin. So, Amelia Earhart, it's another great mystery we should talk about sometime. And how's your day going, folks? I've been working on illustrations for how to be an archaeologist. As a matter of fact, I got one sitting right here. There's no color to this yet, and I'm not done inking it. But this is going to be the look. This is where the young boy discovers the pipe in the River Cray, at the beginning of that rhyming story. So as soon as I finish that, I'll colorize that, and we'll keep going and going and going until it's done. So let's see. Helene says, our chat room friends, if they'd like to see my artwork on Instagram or Facebook, most welcome. Go check out Helene's artwork. She does some pretty cool stuff. So go check her out. Steve Clark says it's light, rain, and cool. Isn't light, rain, and cool kind of nice in the midst of all the 90 and 100 degree temps? That's kind of neat. We had that a couple of weeks ago. We had a couple of weeks straight of the high 90s, low 100s. Then my daughters came into town and took us all to the big Minnesota Zoo up here, and it was 65 degrees for a day, and then it jumped back up into the 90s. Now it's been a little cooler now in the upper 70s, low 80s. So it's nice here too, Steve. We had a couple of days of rain, which is turning our brown, crusty lawn. You see a couple of little green snippets popping up. And even had my son mow the lawn today. Not because the dead brown stuff needed mowing, but do you know what grows when you're in a drought? Weeds. We got green weeds all over, thick, lush yard full of green weeds. And none of it's grass, of course. And it's all surrounded by, it looks like mulch around all these beautiful white flowering weeds all over my lawn. So I told Flynn, and we got a big, couple of big areas, big garden, maybe 30 feet by 15 feet long on the side of the house, with Rainey's got all kinds of lilies and all kinds of stuff in there. And it's got a nice border trim around it. And we've got the circle of stones where her herb garden is, some things like that, some stonework just gathered stones when she'd go out with the kids, get stones and agates. Doesn't cost a lot of money to landscape, folks. And those of you who are gardeners like Teresa and Gaza, you start utilizing just the stones they'd pick up. They'd put piles of rocks in these fields, and then we drive over with the truck and pick up a bucket full of rocks. We've got thousands of rocks in our yard, but we use those to build a round circle, and found paving stones for free on one of the online markets on Facebook, and we went and picked those up. And so, we've got mild landscaping. Oh, and for those of you interested in my personal life, one update. We do not have to move. Glory be. Now, we weren't quite prepared to build the shipping container home or the metal home. Rainey wants to do like maybe one of those Quonset metal hut homes, which are pretty spacious and pretty cool. But we're still looking into that and getting property. But our mortgage is still in the works. They said your credit is fine. You got a couple of disputes that you put in, though, that are not resolved yet. And they can't run our loan until those are resolved. So I've been going back and forth between all the TransUnion and Equifax and all those to get. I don't even care. I said, I don't even care what the result is. Just call it resolved and cancel it so I can get my mortgage put to bed. And so I talked with the people who own these buildings, our management company, and I had a great hour-long chit-chatty conversation with them. She said, well, I'm no longer your landlord. We no longer own your building. We sold it already. I said, oh, really? That's this building that I told you was $440,000 to buy this whole place. And I said, I'm not spending that on this. And I don't think I could get a mortgage loan for $440,000. and maybe half that. But gentleman knocked on the door. As I was talking to her, I get the doorbell rang. The guy came to the door. He was dressed in he looked like he was going to Disney World with his grandkids. Middle-aged, bald guy. He had on a flowery shirt and shorts and sandals and an envelope. And I thought, oh, somebody's serving me papers or something. I thought, he looks like a paper server on his spare time. And he said, hey, just want to introduce myself. I just bought this place. And he said, if you want to stay, we're definitely going to keep you on. I said, perfect timing. And so now we don't have to move twice. Move out because the lease is ended. And we haven't found a place, so we'd have to go find a temporary place and then move out when we build. So we'll stay here for at least another year. We'll sign a lease. And so there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Steve Clark asks, how is Sam doing? Sam's doing pretty good. He stopped by. First time I'd seen him in 3 or 4 weeks. Stopped by the other day to pick up his big bag of toiletries that he had left in a tub when we came back from Louisiana. He called me up. He says, hey, did I leave my toiletries there? And he said, I need a couple of things in there. I've replaced what I use every day, but I need something. And so he stopped by for about 15 minutes. It was good to see him. And so he's doing all right. He's working and he's making some money. He's still a little bit adrift. He doesn't know what he's going to end up doing yet, but he's trying to get his feet on the ground. And that's a good thing. I wish I could help him more. I wanted to build that shipping container home. I wanted to have land. And then he wanted to get his own shipping container and do one. He said, if I can help pay for the land, pay for a piece of it. And I would love to have 20 acres and have Sam over there on his corner way out there with his little shipping container and a deck and whatever he wants to do. I think that'd be awesome. I'll tell him, Steve, that you talked about him. So there you go. And yes, a reprieve, Helene. It was good. And it's not like, we wouldn't have landed on our feet. It was just the idea of having to pick up everything and move it somewhere because we weren't ready to get the property. We don't have a mortgage sealed down yet. And everything we're looking at was just gone. Even going to rent a place. We went to look at 2 houses in one weekend, 2 weekends ago. Big, beautiful houses. One of them had 4.5 acres with it on a lake. And the price was good. And but after we were there, he said, I still haven't decided if I'm going to rent it out again or sell it, and you're like, well, what did you have us come out here and look at it for then? He had us fill out paperwork and everything. And now apparently he just sold that house for, coincidentally, about $440,000, which was $100,000 more than his asking price. Go figure that. In this market. So, Leslie, thank you very much and welcome to the show. Yes, the right place will come at exactly the right time. So that's the way we're looking at it. It's just not the right time. And as you know, I mentioned it when I was talking with Howie the other night about his book Float, that Rainey's got some anxiety issues. And this move was killing her. And she was not good about it, and she was on edge a lot. And even going up, she almost canceled her trip to go up and visit her sister in Alaska. She said, I can't go up there. I can't. Not with this move coming up, and it's 6 weeks away, and we still don't have a place nailed down and yada, yada. And so the first thing I did this morning after I met with this guy was I called her up, and I said, hey, guess what? We don't have to move. And I think she feels so relieved, and she can enjoy her vacation now without worrying about things. So, yep, I just had Steve Kaufman, who owns the River's Edge up here in the big NASCAR track with his brothers. He's been a friend of mine for about 30 years. I was talking to him on Saturday at his campgrounds up here, and he said, I wouldn't buy right now. He said, my advice to anybody, don't buy anything. Don't get yourself into real estate now. He said, it's all going to tank. Not too distant future. Rainey took the news very well, Steve. She was very happy. And so, damn straight. So I'm happy for her that that can relieve her mind a little bit. And she can enjoy herself now while she's vacationing. She got 8 more days up there. So, what did I see that I was going to? Hey, Dave Potter. Good to see you, brother. What are you going to do with the house she's buying in Alaska? Because you know she's looking. Yeah, she looks all the time. I even capitulated a couple of weeks ago. I said, you've been talking about wanting to move to Alaska. You know what? Let's do it. Fine, let's go. I said, Alaska's the last place. Not that it's not a beautiful place. It wouldn't be a cool adventure. But I said, I don't really want to move to Alaska. I'm already tired of winter in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And so then I told her, sure, let's look for a place up there. And she and her sister looked for, a little casual looking around. And Rainey says, I don't know if I want to move to Alaska anyway. So the housing market is just the same up there as it is here. So, yeah, what are we going to do? Yeah. Well, we're here for another year, which is good. That's a very good thing. Only because, we're busting out the seams here. But you know what this does? Over the next year, we'll just start weeding through things. We'll get things more cleaned out. We've already, dumped half the stuff in the garage over the last month and things like that. So, Flynn is calling me, but I'm going to decline it. I'm going to decline that because I am on radio. So, oh, okay. I'm on radio, guys. So there you go. Flynn was going to say that Rowan's hitting him with the spray gun. Like I said last night, it all starts when I start doing radio. It starts. Everybody's got a tattle or got something going on. So there you go. What was this? Scotty, if you want to move to Minnesota, we have a nice plot for you to build on. The kids' baseball field is just a field now. Leslie, perhaps we should talk. My people will see your people. Rainey's not bad with Minnesota. I think she'd rather live closer to her relatives anyway. I don't care about that. But if she wants to, if it's closer to her relatives, she'd probably be happy with it. So gives you time to do it on your time. It gives you time to do it on our time. That's exactly it. So there you go. There's personal update. And hopefully enough fodder for some fun conversation. Just updating you on my personal life stuff. So there it is. Oh, what timing. What absolutely impeccable timing. Hey, Rainey.
Hey, Scotty.
You're here.
I'm here.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Rainey's here.
Yeah. Can you hear the kids out in the other room screaming? Because they called me about 50 times.
Yeah, they called me too just about a minute ago.
Flynn punched and kicked Rowan, and they're throwing stuff and throwing forks. It's amazing.
Of course.
Yeah.
They did the same thing last night. It's they wait until I start radio, and then they all Ellery was trying to barge in last night, and Flynn was grabbing her. You know how he does, trying to pull her out. Stay out of Dad's office. He's on the radio.
Yep.
And,
I know, because they called me yesterday during that too.
Oh, there you go. So, there can't be a 1 hour segment of time where they don't need somebody to tattle to or to resolve their conflicts or whatever. So it was a pretty quiet day, which should have told me right off the bat they're going to be in here as soon as I'm on radio.
Yep.
So how you doing? I miss you. What's going on?
I missed you. Not much. Sitting at Kate's house.
Mm-hmm.
We're making moose stroganoff. I get to try moose tonight. Caribou tomorrow.
Moose stroganoff. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug Stack Don't call me that. You know, I've got a different pet name, don't I?
Yeah, Scotty is so beautiful.
I think that was for you.
Thanks.
Steve Clark says, let's see. Oh, Leslie said, of course they do. My kids used to wait till I was relaxing in a bubble bath to whine at the door.
Right?
Steve Clark says, howdy, Rainey. Good to see you. Enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, I am enjoying
Barbie
my
D.
vacation.
Barbie D says, hey, Rainey.
Hey, Marb, I see him popping up. Morgan.
Oh, can
Hi,
you see him
Morgan.
popping up?
Yeah, I see it popping up on my feed.
So there you are. Everybody says hi to Rainey. Dave Potter even says, hey, Rainey.
Hey, Dave.
So, Dave, if you want to talk to Flynn, call him on his phone.
Yeah.
So, if you've got his messenger and stuff like that. So what'd you do today?
Well, we drove up to Wasilla and Palmer to sit in a parking lot and then drive back.
Oh, what'd you do in the parking lot? Was it fun?
And well, we were gonna go look for, I think it was the Motherlode Hotel, or not hotel, Motherlode something inn. It's supposed to be haunted. We were gonna go check it out, but we couldn't find it. And in the process of all that, Kate and Carrie are buying some land. And they were working on, today's like the day to send in the money and sign papers, and it can all be done digitally.
Come up here.
But we had to pull over and park, and by the time she'd gotten it all done, we were hot, sitting in the sun, so we drove home.
Hot in Alaska.
Hot in Alaska. It is a balmy 76 here today.
Nice. My wife is hot in Alaska.
I'm hot.
Who's that on the radio with me?
Mom.
Hey,
Mom. Mom,
what?
I got my hair brushed out.
Good.
Look
That's
at that.
awesome. I'm proud of you.
Wild, amazing hair. Her hair is so thick.
Yes.
So
Super thick.
I need a chair.
okay.
You need
Yeah.
a chair.
Well, you're not going to stay long. You're just
We
coming in
can't-
to say hi quick, and then you're going.
Can't do Family Time Radio?
We could.
No, that's okay.
There you go. Now you got a stool. There
Yeah.
it is. Hey, baby. How you doing? Look at that hair. She's got hair like her mom's.
Yeah,
I was telling you folks
brush it.
sometime along the way, one of the first things I noticed about Rainey, in the category of things, amazing thick
Look at this
mane
hair.
of hair. And it was just, I remember that night when I first really saw her and she was dressed to the nines. She had broken up with her old boyfriend. She came walking into the bar with her friend, Kat, and she had on this little bustier and a little black sweater thing.
It was not a bustier. It was a freaking tube top.
corset.
And I tell you, every
a tube
time
top.
it was just a tube top.
Tube top. Maybe if I committed that to memory, it was a tube top. You don't need a bustier. It was a tube top with a little black sweater, and she had this gorgeous full head of hair.
These are my dollars now.
And no, those are not your dollars now.
They're my dollars now.
No, they are.
Now
No. So, did you just fart?
Oh,
I think that's a
Pew!
yes.
Ellery!
I think that's a yes. I was like, it was like a weird incense, like incense gone bad.
Gross.
Oh, Ellery, what did you eat?
Do you need to go poop? You go sit on the toilet, stinky bottoms.
There you go, folks. Scintillating live family radio.
Right?
We were just going to talk about the Bible and scriptures anyway. So,
Cool.
yeah, Christo-Paganism.
Nice.
So,
I went to the thrift store and saw an Orthodox Christian Bible, and I almost picked it up.
Oh.
And I left it.
oh, cool.
Thought it would have been fun. It didn't look very old.
There's more junk in the Orthodox Christian Bible.
Yeah, well, I thought if it was kind of cool, and neat, I'd bring it home, but I didn't. And I don't need to bring more junk home.
Yeah.
So give me
Well,
plenty of that.
now we got a year to pack it. So
I know. Hi, Ellie. I was gonna see if I could show you the mountain out here, but I don't see it.
Show me the mountain.
Maybe in the kitchen, but Kate's on the phone.
Oh, now everybody's coming in. Everybody say hi to Mom. Mom's here.
Anybody getting
on the radio show? Come here, Flynn.
No one's throwing food at me.
Now is not the time for that. You can tell me later. Slam. Rowan's throwing food at me. No, you were hitting me.
Can you see it? See it out there by the big tree?
Oh, it's not a cloud. That's a mountain. Nice.
Right between the trees and one of the little things out there.
Yeah.
Oh, it stinks in here, Dad.
You did that again. All right, out. You're banished.
No, you farted.
Phew, that is.
You farted.
Shrek, and my mouth is open and everything.
Are you sure she didn't just eat a bad egg?
It smells like some kind of weird cinnamony haggis.
I ate melted cheese.
Oh boy.
I ate milk and cheese.
Milk and cheese.
No, melted cheese.
Oh, melted cheese. Yeah, melted cheese stinks more than regular cheese. So she cut the cheese is all I can say.
Gross.
So,
No, I melted it in the microwave. Hey, Mom.
Rowan.
We combed out Ellery's hair. Yeah.
Good. Way to go. I'm proud of you for doing that.
what'd you cut?
Combed.
Oh, you combed. Yes, we saw that.
Owie.
So
The ceiling hit me, Dad.
let's see if I can get them in here a little
Yes,
better.
Ellery is a very much Olsen girl.
Yes, she is. Oh, that scares me.
This is my money. Toot.
Ew.
Watch it. You're knocking stuff off my desk. That's a computer right there. Okay.
Come on,
stool. On the stool. Don't get out of control.
The ceiling hit me.
All right. If you're going to stay here, I get to smooch you.
No!
All right. You got to get out of here.
Kiss her right underneath that chin.
Yeah. Since if you can hold her still, that's the problem. When she knows it's coming, it's like, okay, guys, out. You out. Say bye to Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Tell Mom
Bye,
you love
I
her.
love you.
Mom, bye.
I love you. I
Okay.
miss you.
Don't tip that stool over on your way.
When I fart, I'm coming in.
You
There
just
you go.
run in, Ellie, toot, and run out.
Uncle Dave says hi, by the way, guys. Close the door. Thank you. Hey, Amanda B. Nice to have you here. Familial interlude here tonight. So, hoy. Those kids, they're easy. They're all easy during the day, but as soon as we do radio, it's just like they're out of control.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Stay out.
At least they didn't do the I farted, it tickled.
It tickled. Yeah, exactly.
My butt cheeks wiggled. Smelled like
Because my
pickles.
heart tickled. Hoy.
So I did it again.
Have one with me now. Kid's eye, says Amanda from Australia. So, anyway, so you're having a good time in Alaska. That's good.
I am.
How late's the sun stay up there?
I don't know, but I went to bed at midnight and I showed you that picture. It looked like it was about 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
So.
A summer evening. We should stay that for anybody.
Yes.
I was going to say,
right.
I can't share pictures with you, can I?
You can. Can you?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try it.
See if you
That's
can.
my sharing image. Let's go to Messenger.
Oops,
Make
not
sure-
that one. What? Uh-oh. I lost her. I think it didn't work, folks.
Show all. That's not
There you
it.
are.
It didn't work.
Okay. Good. So don't send those pictures.
Not those ones.
So,
I've got two pictures that I can post from last night. When I'm done talking, I'll go post them on my page. I think one was at like 10:30.
I can share my screen and show people.
And one was, I can't. Well, you have to go to your Facebook. You'd have to go to your Facebook.
Oh,
and look at those.
Okay. All right.
I can't post anything on my phone.
Leslie says I scared you and it froze up. So I think she tried to share something with the screen and it didn't work. I can share my screen here, but so
yeah.
Anyway, who you got lurking behind you? Was that Leon?
Leon, come here. Leon, come here. Come here, Leon. Leon, come here. Leon.
This is Rainey's young nephew up there, her sister's youngest son. So,
come here. Say hi.
Quick.
Come on.
Hey, Leon.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
Hey, Leon. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Can you say hi?
How are you?
That's Uncle Scotty.
Your face is being broadcast all over the world right now. How about that?
That's because I went. It's because I took a hot bath.
You took a hot bath?
Took a hot bath. Maybe that's why you look so clean.
What did we build in the yard?
We built a tent.
Nice.
You want to show them? Should we walk over to the window and see if we can show them?
Is it a yurt?
They cut down a tree yesterday.
Oh.
So in the yard, let's see if we can see it down there.
All right.
You see that little, like, leafy hut?
I see it. It's a
All
it's a
three
hut?
kids can fit in it. They helped
Nice.
me build a leaf hut. See it down there?
No, it says all family.
That's for filming the next episode.
And their
of
sign
Naked
says
and
family
Afraid.
only. Or if you turn it around, it's the potion shop.
The potion shop. Nice.
Oh, I have no sound.
Uh-oh. I can hear you. I can hear you. You can't hear me? So,
Let's see.
is your sound still up? Oh, she's gone. We lost her, folks. Well, there you go. She'll probably call back because she got eradicated too quickly. It's already 40 minutes into the show, guys, and we haven't even hit our topic on Holy Writ and scriptures filtered through the Christo-Paganism, looking at balancing those two things out. And so we may not hit it tonight. It all depends on if she's going to call back or not. If I start getting into that, I might miss her call. So we'll give her a minute. Oh, there she is. Yep. Add to stream. There she is. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
And I can hear you.
All right.
Can you see me?
I can see you. I don't know what happened to the sound.
Can I help you?
She's got a fart. Rip one,
No.
Ellie, and run. Rip one,
my
Ellie, and run. Don't tickle her, Dad, or she will too.
Just remember. Just remember, Daddy can walk in your room after you go to sleep. What's the show? What's the movie where? How come you guys got pink eye? Oh, we were farting into each other's pillows.
Oh,
What movie was
that's
that?
It's
It was
Seth
with Seth Rogen.
Rogen. Yeah. Oh,
I can't remember. That wasn't Pineapple Express. No,
That was not Pineapple Express.
it was another one. Anyway.
Oh, it was where he got her pregnant and they decided to raise the kid together, whatever.
Oh,
Here,
that's
hold
right.
on.
Knocked Up or something was the movie?
Oh, yeah, Knocked Up. That's it.
Knocked Up. Funny movie, guys. Anyway.
Hilarious. Oh.
Yes. So, hi.
Hi. Hi.
That's a great shot. It's not only a good shot, it's a great shot.
My arms are on fire. So I was gonna lay on the bed.
My arms are on fire.
We don't need no water. Let the mother burn.
Yeah. So why are your arms burning?
Because I had to break limbs to get the tree fort made.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh no, it's Ireland. Hi, Ireland.
It's Ireland. Hi, Ireland. How you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
She
Your
doesn't.
voice
She
is
doesn't.
changing.
She doesn't look like an Olsen girl at all, does she?
No, not at all. There's such a huge strain over there with those Olsen girls. So.
See ya. Oh, I got another.
They're just here to make noise now. Steve
Nice.
Clark, oh man, my dog's just tooted again. Dang, the paint is peeling off the wall. There you go.
You're on the show.
Man, you look just like your mom.
She does. Doesn't
Thank
she?
you.
Which way we
Yeah.
got? There we go.
And your mom looks like your sister, like your aunt. So
Yeah, or my dad.
yeah.
Your
And
sister looks a lot like that.
my daughter's,
Yeah.
Rowan especially looks like your mom.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Just who is the mother of my children?
Her.
Yes. That's
Yes,
a joke that
she
probably
is. My auntie Ray. Yes. What is your show called?
It's called the Intrepid radio program.
Cool.
And we do it every night, Monday through Friday. And Rainey joins me usually on Sundays.
Yeah.
And we
Except
talk.
not
She's
for
been
like the
working a
last
lot
2
lately.
months.
Yeah, last 2 months she's had everything from camp, taking kids to camp, to doing massages on Sunday. That she just has not been around. So it's nice to get her here tonight.
There we go.
I get her when I can take her, or I take her when I can get her. Yeah.
I am on
So-
a special show.
You are, and you feel special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say
Do you
hi.
know
My
where
name
this?
is Ireland, and I'm amazing.
Do you know where this
Yes,
show
and
broadcasts? Do you know where people see this show? They see it all over the United States. They see it in Canada. They see it in South America.
Somebody choked on their spit.
And knocked everything off my desk in the process.
No, I tried over water.
And also then it gets seen in England and Ireland and Scotland.
Ireland.
Ireland.
Is Ireland.
And
yes, and it kind of rhymes with Ireland.
yes.
Yeah.
And you can see it in some places in Europe, people in France, in Germany, Australia, New Zealand, and as I was saying earlier, but not Papua New Guinea. So
not Papua New
they
Guinea.
banned my show in Papua New Guinea.
Oh no.
Oh, who knows? Can you find my mouse, please, that you knocked off of here? Find my mouse. It's down there too.
I crochet, do piano. I used to do karate, and I used to do skating. But I quit.
You used to do karate?
Yes.
Have you moved on to Kung Fu?
No.
Tai Chi?
I'm a purple. No. I'm a purple belt in karate, but I quit so I could go on to piano.
Well, that's good.
And then I did crocheting too.
Man, you look like your mom. I can't get
Yeah,
over
she
it.
does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Are you your
Rainey's
mom?
little sister.
Yeah, I even cut my hair to look like mom.
Nice.
Do you see the flies just buzz my head?
No.
It got between me and the camera, went right in here. It was a big
What?
blotch that flew through there. Leslie Older, you are not the only one who chokes on your spit, Leslie. So, Barbie D asks, how old are you, Ireland?
It's IRELYNN, and
LYNN.
I am 11. I'm turning 12 on November 26th.
That's right. Not long, 3 days after my birthday. I was 12. I was 12 once.
Yeah. Eventually, you turned.
I was
Now-
12. No, that doesn't work. The math doesn't work. Never mind.
No, no.
You.
Let's go that way.
Have a red nose.
Leslie
Yeah,
says
you
you're
have
very-
you have a red nose, Uncle Scotty. She's giggling.
I do. It's getting redder too. And it's not sunburn. Do you know when I was working in Utah 3 years ago, a little girl came to the door of a house where I was knocking. We were doing their roof. And I said, "Hi, is your mom and dad home?" She said, "Yeah." She looks back at me, and I had my full white beard back then and a big mustache. She looked at me and she goes, "Are you Santa Claus?" And I said, "Yes, I am. Why do you ask?" And she goes, "It's your red nose." So I don't know why. I just thought I used to overburn my nose or something in the sun for so many years. It just stayed red. But I don't know what it is. It's some kind of thing.
Okay.
Rosacea.
Next
Rosacea.
question for me.
Ask me. Ask your
Why
question.
is the nose so red?
Well,
Well,
because
he doesn't know. Okay.
I think it's because of how many sunburns you got.
Why, thank you.
yeah, London said it's because all the sunburns you got.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm
Thank you,
saying,
London. I
yeah.
think you're right. So that's Ireland on the right and London on the left.
Yeah,
And then Leon is the little boy. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I can answer all the questions.
Yeah, but
Lon-
Auntie Rainey is back right now. It's me,
Dave
London,
Potter wants
Auntie
Kate to get on the
Rainey's back,
radio.
and Alan right here.
Okay, they already.
London is on my back. She wants you to know she's on my back.
I see that. I can see you guys from here. So is Kate there? Dave Potter would like Kate to come on the radio.
She's talking to Carrie right now. So
Yeah. she's
Oh, okay.
busy.
it's their time. So
Yeah, our
There
daddy's
you go.
They busy.
their daddy's
She
deployed.
says she is now. Yeah.
Daddy's what?
So
He's
what?
deployed? Oh, he's deployed right now. So it's very important that your mom gets to talk to him when she can.
Yep.
Because when it's daytime here, like in the morning,
Come
it's
on,
nighttime
hurry up.
there. One day you gotta be patient.
I can't.
That's right. Be patient. Like Ellery. Patient like
Yeah.
There's Ellery.
Yeah, there's your Carrie.
Here, we should put a little pony in your head. Get it out of your face. How about that? Here, turn this way, and I'll try not to pull on the wrong spots of hair, like Dad always does, it seems. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All of you watching, all you
Are we
guys
doing
out
a
there,
show?
this is how you put in.
Yeah,
the
we're on the
ponytail
show.
for a little girl.
Yeah, we're on the
Almost done.
We do it every day.
Boom. There you go.
As soon as your
There you
mom is
go.
ready, you guys can turn
Now
on.
move over here a little closer so you can be seen. She's around here something. There she is. Boom. Now her hair is up. There you go. It's up temporarily. There's Leon. He's on top of you now too, Rainey.
Leon, Raven.
We got
Hop
show them
on
the dog,
Rainey.
show them the dog.
Hey, that's my
And
job.
the new puppy Raven, and then she just left the room.
they can't see Raven. They can only see us.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
oh.
to get up on the bed.
Yeah, we can only see you guys.
In my face.
Just what we see on the screen right there. So
Where's Flynn?
Flynn is somewhere else
Flynn
right now. He
never
is-
wants to come on. Flynn never wants to come on. The girls aren't bashful
I'll
at
go
all.
get Flynn.
He'll go, no.
I think he died.
Yeah, Flynn
Yeah, or
is
something.
dead. He's in his own world now. Flynn's in his own world. Well, you
So
have
let me
Flynn
just say to all my
Flynn.
listeners
You
tonight,
are.
I may have lost a few people because we're doing family hour here it seems.
It's not
So folks, I'm sorry we are not going to hit our topic tonight, but so I hope you enjoy this.
I
Rifle
can,
some questions at Rainey.
don't yell soda.
soda.
I can let you go too if you want to continue talking about other
I
things.
got
I
10
told
minutes.
Enderman.
10 minutes of the show left.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I saw an Enderman.
Okay.
Enderman.
An
It's
Enderman
huge.
from Minecraft. I saw an Enderman in the room. Wait, can I get on your back?
You
I
can,
remember
but
the Enderman.
no, not like that when I'm sitting.
Barbara
There's
D.
no place for
Barbara D
you to
says,
go.
"Nice to meet you
Your
guys."
head's going to be way up there.
Barbara D.
Barbara.
Yep, she's watching.
Barbie D.
Hi. She said, "So we have London. We've got Ireland, London, Leon. Nice to meet you all. Can you guys say
It's
nice to meet you?"
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Field guy says the topic is family.
Yep.
Steve Clark says I'm having fun watching this.
I have fun being on the show.
Yeah, you nasty
All
butt.
right.
Me, Leon.
Guys, be
Morgan
nice.
Snow says, I
How many
enjoy
more
watching. It's
minutes?
wonderful.
10 minutes.
Thank you.
Well, we got about
I
9
like the
minutes of the
doggy
show left.
picture. I like the doggy picture.
Leslie said, let's face it, this is a family show.
This is.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Do you
if
know
we're
what
gonna
we're
fight,
going
we
to
gotta
talk
be
about
down.
tonight, kids? We're going to talk about Christo-Paganism and Holy Writ and Scripture. Does that sound exciting to you?
Yeah, that sounds exciting. Here, hold on a second. We're having problems on this end. I'm going to mute us for a second.
Okay. Dang, my wife's hot. That's all I got to say. She's beautiful. So it's nice to see her when she's gone. So, hey, your camera's just a little fuzzy. Probably the distance up there in Alaska. Okay, please don't do that.
There we
Okay.
go.
No, Mom. Yeah, we're in Alaska.
Let's don't fight. Let's
So,
not fight
So
or yell.
Field Guy says 24 hours in a row. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
No 24-hour in a row show.
Oh, no, hell no.
Too long.
Yeah,
So-
too long. Then we miss
Well, I
dinner, then
enjoy
we
watching.
like
It's
the
wonderful, says Morgan.
We gotta go that way.
Leslie says we love the family show. Let's see.
Why
Dave,
doesn't
I think
Flynn
it's the
like it?
Scotch. I don't know what he's referring to there, but
Why doesn't Flynn go on the show?
he's bashful. He doesn't want to do it.
Hey, London. Leslie says, good evening, London. How old are you?
8. Yeah,
Eight.
Oh, you did
Wow.
answer. I thought you were Ireland.
I forget
I'm
that. I don't see you very much, and so I still think of you as being 3. So,
Yep.
what's your age?
heads. Get on my back more.
Trying
So,
to fit us in.
so do you like living in Alaska? You've lived in a lot of different places because of your dad's work.
Yeah, guys, do you hear Scotty?
Which do you like better, Las Vegas or Anchorage, Alaska?
Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah, Vegas is
There's more green things up there, right?
They said Vegas is stinky.
It stinks.
Oh, here's Flynn. Flynn, come on over. Your cousins are on the radio show.
You're out here.
Here, let's let Flynn get in here. Where are you,
Yeah.
bud?
Flynn boy.
Over here.
Flynn boy 12-year-old.
There you go.
Flynn boy 12-year-old. Why do you look so grumpy? Because he is.
What did you
Yeah,
say?
he's a grumpy
Say
butt.
that again louder.
Yeah, he's a grumpy butt 12-year-old Flynn. How's he 12
Uh-oh, don't do
already?
that. Not around my desk. Too many drawings and computers laying around here.
Did you know that London and Ireland were just in Minnesota visiting family and Wisconsin?
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
had a good time up there.
Yeah, we
know
did.
that.
Yeah, we were up there and we missed it. Where's Leon? He's dying. Yeah, he's dead.
he's dead.
Yeah, Leon's dead. They're dying.
All right.
Leons are dying.
Doug Stack
Doug's-
says this is by far one of the best shows. You guys.
There you go. Doug, you saying you don't appreciate all my
We
research?
awesomer than anyone. Oh my
Yeah, they're
So-
awesomer than anyone.
Awesomer.
God. Are we going to be on TV? Forever.
You'll be on
Oh, it's my boy. I love my boy.
I hate him.
Look at this boy.
Flynn
Wow.
boy. Even closer. Flynn boy. Even closer.
There's Uncle Dave.
We gotta
Uncle
Jesse.
Dave says, kids, tell your mom and dad I miss them. Tell them Uncle Dave said he loves them.
Okay.
Steve Clark says, howdy, Flynn. Mm-hmm.
Flynn boy.
Say something to me with real words.
Flynn boy. Flynn. What you doing,
There's
boy?
your cousins. They're asking you a question.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, ask your question again.
How you doing?
Good.
You got any Pokemons?
Have you caught any good Pokemons?
Yeah.
Alan has Pokemon Go. Yeah, I do.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go get my makeover time.
No, not right now. Not with markers. Thank you very much.
Makeover time with Sharpie.
Yeah, on you.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
No.
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 Do it.
I'm dying.
No filter.
Unibrow. A unibrow.
Hello, everybody out there listening to the show. This is a rare appearance of Flynn Liam Roberts. You don't see much of him. He's elusive.
Ladies and
identity
jelly
somewhere.
beans must enter the show since the fan came alive.
And there you go. The fan came alive.
Why? Because the fan did come alive. The TV came alive. Everything came alive.
I see.
Flynn.
Okay.
Oh,
There
that's
you go.
not nice.
That's not nice.
What's how you do the L?
What's this mean?
It means I tub you.
No, do this to him. Do this.
I have you. I have the talent.
Don't put
Everybody
your
has
out there.
the talent. It means I tub you.
All right. So Flynn,
I tub
Tell us.
you.
tell us something about your favorite thing in the world. What's your favorite thing to do?
You stay still. I'm moving it to
Somebody else
make
is
it work
talking.
for us. There we
What's your favorite thing to do?
They can't see me.
Sleep.
Die. I like to die.
Well, you wouldn't know that.
go. No, don't push your sister's head.
Flynn said his favorite thing to do is sleep. Mom.
Yay. Yes, but
Oh,
you
Barbie
need
D
to
says,
my head. I'm not squishing it.
Scotty, tell Flynn to show off his earring. Let's see. Face your earring. What color is it? It's blue. He already has one, and it's blue.
Why do you have an earring? What is that?
So, you know what, Flynn? You have found affinity with Field Guy. He likes to sleep also.
I'm bored. Yeah, lazy boy. I will go sleep. I will stay in bed forever.
So would
Lazy
Flynn if he
Flynn
could.
boy.
I woke him up today. Well, when he woke up, I made him go out and mow the lawn.
What? Yes.
Yeah, made him mow the lawn
good
today.
Job,
Did you have a good time mowing the lawn?
Daddy. Flynn boy deserves it. Horrible job. Flynn boy deserves it. I'm doing
That's
the
right.
opposite thing.
That's right.
You don't need to
Very nice, Flynn, says Barbie D. Aw, says Flynn. So, Flynn looks like his dad. Thank you, Steve. I think he looks a lot more like Laney.
Uncle Scotty got 3,000 heads.
What's that? What?
We got 3,000 heads.
Ellery.
I can't hear. I got everybody giggling in my ear over here.
3,000 head, Uncle Scotty. Okay, you don't need to yell in my ear.
Ouch. My hand's back there. All right. So, this is about all it's going to be tonight, folks.
Uncle Scotty got 2,000 heads now.
I can't hear
But you
because
still got
Ellery
2,000
keeps
heads.
shouting. Say that again, London.
You still got 3,000 heads.
I got 2,000 heads? Yeah, I do.
No,
Look at that.
3,000, because your head, not, Ellery's head,
And let's see who we got. We got Rowan, we got Ellery, and we got Flynn.
no, Flynn doesn't count. Only your head counts. Bye,
Only my head counts. That's right.
Bye. Okay, bye, die. Hey, don't die. Bye, die. Thank you.
All right, guys.
So
So good to see you.
Thank you for the Fred Meyer service.
You are so welcome. And then you can thank me later for the loan of Aunt Rainey.
By Fred Myers.
Okay, if you're going to
You
cry.
came to Fred Myers.
There's,
what
I'm
you
on a
came to.
stool that's got a round seat about that big, and everybody's trying to balance on it. So, except Flynn, he's tall enough not to.
Jordy.
And so, with all the noise, I can't hear everything you're saying, but I kind of got the gist. So, Leslie Holker says, "Good night, girls. It was nice to meet you."
I cut my nose.
Yay.
So, Flynn,
No,
you're
that's
outnumbered in this
22.
conversation.
Bye, Mom.
By the way,
Love
the
you.
earrings look sharp, she says. Mom's not leaving yet.
Ellie, that's
I'm going
my
to talk
hair.
to Mom for 2 minutes without
1,
kids.
2. There you go.
That's barely 2 seconds. Okay.
1, 2. Can I see
Goodbye.
you later?
Good night, everybody in radio. I'm going to talk to Mom for 2 minutes, and then we're going to sign off of the show. Okay? There's Mom.
Oh, there I am.
There you is.
Yeah, go put it up.
All right. Okay. Guys, I'm going to have you go. I'm going to have you go out.
They're poking my butthole.
Well, in theory.
They're poking my butthole.
Not appropriate.
Let's not talk that way.
Not appropriate.
That's not appropriate.
Not appropriate. All right, children, it's time to say goodnight and go to the other room.
Say goodnight and go in the other room now. Hey, Ellie, go in the other room. How about
Ellery,
you guys?
go in the other room
Right
now.
Everybody go brush your teeth. You too. Bye.
Flynn has to come get me
No,
and put me
no,
on his
nope. You
shoulder.
got to go out there.
No.
Don't resist me. Go.
Flynn has to
Don't
bring
resist with your legs and your arms. Get down.
it. I can't move.
Yes, you can.
No,
Come
I
on,
can't.
Ellie.
Go. It's fun until it's
Bye,
not fun
Mom,
anymore.
love you.
Bye, Ellery. I'll call you later.
Help me down.
Yeah, like I had to help you up. All right. See ya. I'll be out in a few. Close my door. Phew.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
What was that?
Quiet.
Nothing. Wow. Okay. Well,
That was tantalizing radio.
yes, I hope that was scintillating, tantalizing. Had nothing to do with the topic announced tonight, so we'll just re-announce the topic for tomorrow night and see what happens. So, Barbie D says, thanks for sharing your nieces, Rainey.
Yeah. I think they had fun. They had a lot of fun. Thank you for listening to them.
I think they did. So, well, as always, and this isn't scripted anywhere. In my own words, I love you and I miss you very much.
Love you and miss you too. I'm going out.
I'm glad you were on the show tonight. It was nice to see you, baby.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
All right.
I'm going to hang up and let you close up.
Call those kids or something.
I will.
All right. I'll see you later.
Have a good night, everybody. It was nice chatting with you.
Stay up till the sun goes down.
No.
That'll be like midnight.
Yeah. No, it's past midnight before the sun goes down.
Oh.
It's got to be like, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, now on the other side of the year, you'll have what, an hour of sun?
Dark.
So, yeah. 30 Days of Dark. It
Yeah.
reminds me of the movie.
It is. Just like the movie.
Yeah. All right. I love you,
Okay.
beautiful.
All right. Love you too. Talk to you
Talk to
later.
you later. Bye.
I forgot to say something.
She's gone. So you go out of the... Yeah. I don't need any more of your farts. Goodbye. All right, guys. Well, there you go. Family night, I guess. That's what that was. So... that's your last big one. Okay, shut the door. I'll be out in a minute and deal with you. All right, guys. There it is. I hope the show was efficacious, that you got something out of it. That turned into a bit of a familial free-for-all. So thanks for being here. And tomorrow night, be back here. And we'll maybe get into a more serious show. But, I got to say, I don't mind doing shows with my family coming in and interrupting. So if it was every day, it'd be old and boring. But this is nice because this is my show. I can do whatever I want. And it doesn't always mean I'll get listeners galore, but there you go. I appreciate you all being here and spending your time with me. And Dave Potter. Tonight's radio show did more for birth control than anything I've ever seen. That reminds me of the old ad for prophylactics. And it showed a guy, young guy, and he's got 2 kids in the grocery store with him, like 3 and 4 years old, and they're screaming and screeching and throwing things, and he's losing his mind. The guy lost control, and at the very end it says, always use protection. It was Ramsey's ad or something. I don't know what it was. Or a public service announcement or something. So there you go. Thank you, Leslie, for putting that up. I appreciate that. And so once again, folks, thanks for being here. Thank you for giving me your time. I appreciate it more than you can know. It means a lot to me that you'd come here. And tomorrow night, we'll try to get back onto a more scholarly tack. And so bring your thinking caps tomorrow night, and maybe even your tinfoil hats. We'll see where we go with some of this stuff on Christo-Paganism. So once again, thank you. And for now, I just want to say, you know what? Live long and prosper.
Are you looking for a really awesome and amazing graphic designer? How about an illustrator or a photographer? This is Rainey Roberts, and I wanted to tell you how you can get my designer, illustrator husband, Scotty Roberts, to work for you on your project. Do you have an awesome self-published book but no cover, or even worse, a cover that really sucks? Do you need a kick-ass logo for your company or some f***ing awesome graphic designs for your ads or website? Then get in touch with my husband for the best f***ing awesome kick-ass design and illustration. He knows his stuff, and he's been at this for more years than I've been alive. Go to ScottAlanRoberts.com. That's Scott with 2 T's, AlanRoberts.com to take a look at his online portfolio of work, or call 651-468-8115. Now go out and kick some ass with some kick-ass graphic design.
Hire my dad, so he can take me to Disneyland.
You're listening to the Intrepid radio program with Scotty Roberts. Intelligent Talk.